Okay, I am back and we will continue. I think we left off and I know it's still kind of late in August, but I was going to try to grab a contract, assuming that contract is still available. Usually they are. I think it does a pretty good job of saving those. It was a mowing job. Now I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, field 45. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. I wish this canceled one would clear out, but what if I just hit collect? Okay. You can collect a canceled mission, apparently. And we have some baling. Probably not going to end up doing these. Actually, just realized, too, that the deadwood ones, although I don't see any deadwood ones. I thought for the deadwood that you actually had to like transport the trees, but all you have to do is cut them. So yeah, I don't know how many there are. Does it tell you? You have to cut 17 trees. I don't know. I mean, it is getting late in the day. So we're probably just going to do this one contract real quick. And then we will advance the month. And then we will have quite a bit of silage we can sell next month. We might get a couple contracts. If we can do contracts first, that would be good. I also probably want to like check up on my sheep and see how they're doing. How come I can't get this thing to say attach? Whoops. Oh, because of the weight, maybe? A lot of equipment you can attach even with the weight on, but I'm guessing I probably need to just take the weight off for this one. So, alright, stop going. Jeez. Also, just a side note, I did order a steering wheel, pedals, and a joystick. Should be arriving probably... let's see. Well, I'm probably not going to get it for like 10 days or so. So there'll probably be some more episodes with the mouse and keyboard. But I think that, you know, especially me moving around the front loader attacher tools, I think will be hopefully a lot better and smoother and not so, I know I kind of like with the mouse, it gets a little jerky or whatever. Like I kind of like do some of that number like that. It's just me like picking up the mouse and putting it back down. But anyway, let's whip this out real quick. And then we'll move on with our day and get some other stuff accomplished today. And I'm hoping we end the day or end the series with whatever the episode. I keep saying, you guys know what I mean. With a decent chunk of change, and or if we don't end with a decent chunk of change, it's because we've bought something that we really need, like the bio baler or something. Yeah. But anyway, let's speed through this real quick because I know you don't want to watch me do it in real time. All right, get that contract out of the way, and looks like the sun is starting to go down. I think it's probably too late to try to start any other contract work, so I think we will just go to sleep, advance the day, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. I think tomorrow or next month is going to be mostly just a lot of contract work. We probably should try to do as much as we can. We'll check up on the sheep. Oh, there it goes. Now it's really getting dark. We'll check up on the sheep. Maybe we'll check. Look at those pallets over there. I really have no idea. Is this the front? This is the front, isn't it? Yep. I have no idea how many pallets might be kind of queued up behind those pallets. Hopefully a lot, but I guess maybe it's worth figuring that out. Let's see if maybe I can get rid of this popular too. Sorry, poplar. Can I pick this up? Probably not. Forks to do it. And we should see, I don't know how much we're going to see, but I mean, this should be, the poplar should be growing. But it does grow slow, so my yield bonus is only 85% because it says it needs rolling. Well, I think the 85% is the best we're going to do because I don't think we can roll it now. It would smush the trees. I mean, maybe you can technically roll it now, but obviously in reality, I mean, the game might not care, but in reality, you wouldn't want to. You'd smush everything you just planted and destroy it. So I don't think we're going to end up trying to roll it. We don't have a roller anyway. All right, let's see what the next day brings. We'll check out the specials. We'll check on the sheep. Maybe we'll get super lucky and the bio baler will be on sale. Oh, I didn't ever collect on my contract. Let's go ahead and collect that money. Forgot to. So we're up to 37,000. We'll have all that to sell, but it's probably not quite silage yet. Are there good contracts that we might want? We can accept them now if there are. 17 trees, but it's just cut down. All you need is a chainsaw. You don't even need that. We don't have a fertilizer, although we might want to get one. It's easy to fertilize big fields. Harvesting we can't do, hoeing we can't do, plowing we can't do, rock removal we can't do. The only thing we can really do, well, we could cultivate, although I don't love cultivating, especially that's a pretty big field. Let's see what is on sale. Hopefully something we need. Hopefully something we need. No. Oh, the Iseki. This is the rice planter, but we're not growing saplings anymore. Would be cool to do some rice. But you need a super expensive harvester, I believe. This is to plant, and then you need a crazy expensive harvester. The sale's okay, but I'm definitely not going to buy that because it's not anything. And what is this? This looks like a cultivator of some kind. Oh, it's a planter to plant vegetables. What's it plant? Carrots, radish. Is that spinach? And I don't know what that is. And a tipper trailer. It's kind of small. I mean, we're going to need a trailer like this eventually, but I don't think I'm going to get this one. What was I gonna check? Yeah, the rice. You have to harvest the rice, and I think you need a special harvester. It depends on the rice, right? But the rice that you plant with this, because this is the regular rice, not the long grain rice. A long grain rice, you don't use this to plant, and you can harvest with a regular harvester. But the non-long grain rice, you have to harvest with. Let's see. There's probably like a rice package thing here, right? If I just did grass, rice. Yeah, you need this, which is $95,000. So, it's at the same price as the bio baler. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to get some sort of wagon like this eventually. Not right now. This is only 25K on sale, but I'm not going to buy that. Yeah. And let's see. We have our enoki and our oyster mushrooms. And I believe neither one of them are on a good price at the moment, but fruit types. Why does it say fruit? Barley's not a fruit. Neither is cotton. Anyway, enoki and oyster mushrooms. Oh, these are at like their lowest price. If we wait to January, that's the best. And how about the oyster mushrooms? Also best price and lowest. So definitely not going to sell those now. How about our wool? I mean, we do have a couple pallets, not a lot. It's also at a very crappy price right now. So maybe in April we can sell our wool. And wood chips are also very expensive in January. Not that we can sell any wood chips yet, because our poplar has just started growing, and we have even a little bit of grass growing in between. That's all right. So it is 100% fertilized because we rolled the field with the grass roller. We get an 85% yield bonus, not the 100, which, not optimal. Even this field we have yet to get a 90% bonus. Yeah, unfortunately September. I was hoping that we get like some mowing, baling, maybe other sort of contracts, but there's fertilizing. Don't know that I want to spend the money on a fertilizer. We're going to need one eventually. But I don't think I want to spend the money just because I kind of want to get the expensive one because it's the only one that can do lime. Right, this is the only one that can do lime and fertilizer. Everything else just does fertilizer. I think it's the only thing in the whole game that can do lime, in the base game anyway, without mods, that can do lime, period. So if you want to ever lime your fields, we're going to need this, even though it's like twice as expensive, almost twice as expensive as like this. And this is super cheap, but it's, I don't think it holds very much. 300 versus 3,200. And this can hold an insane amount. And this one also can hold an insane amount, but although not as much as the other one, and it only does the fertilizer. So this is the one we're going for. If this popped up on sale, I'd definitely get it. But it's not. We don't even have enough money for it right now, right? We're shy, and I'm not going to spend all my money on it. So, yeah, let me check the sheep. How's the sheep doing? Oh, we have some babies? We have a baby. 6 babies. Wow. 6 babies, 10 babies. Each sheep had one baby, which is kind of weird. You think that you would get like half, right? Because typically you need two sheep to make one. Just saying. Maybe they all had twins. But we just exploded our population of sheep. Their reproduction is back at 0%. These babies' health is at 80, and they will start to grow. Let's go ahead and go visit them. Where are the baby sheep? Which ones are the babies? They all look like they're adults to me, but maybe not. Oh, there's a baby. You can't even see them. They're so little. They're so little. The grass covers them. Okay. So they are very, very tiny. So once they start growing up, I should hopefully speed up our wool production, right? We should be starting to... This should not be so slow. I think we'll sell whatever we have come January, or what was it? Maybe even February or March was the best. How is your water level? Water's okay. Looks like it's a little over half full. And they're doing just fine on eating the meadow, the grass. So that's awesome. We don't have to worry about feeding them. All right, back to our... So we just tab over to the tractor. Back to our farm. Yeah, so we're not going to do this fertilizer one. Ooh, a small cultivating job? Small-ish. I might do this deadwood. I think all we have to do is knock down some trees. We'll do that. I might end up doing this cultivating job, even though I kind of don't want to. We kind of need the money. And I don't want to just advance the day without doing anything. Where was that other job? Way down in the corner, I think. I can't even see it on the map right now. Oh, there it is. No, it wasn't where I thought it was. Okay, so if we go over by the store, go down here, go by the animal dealer, somewhere down in there. And there's not much else we can sell. I might just quickly, before we go do that deadwood, why don't I put the weight on? I'm curious as to how many or little mushroom pallets we have. I don't know if we move these, if they're gonna just immediately pop up with some more pallets or not, so I would like to know. So let's go ahead and just quickly do a little organization of our pallets before we head on and do that deadwood. It would be nice to get a shed eventually, but I'm leaning more and more towards building up a yard over kind of where the sheep currently are, as I discussed last time. It just makes more sense, especially if we're going to be buying fields over that way. It's kind of I think it will end up being like a central location to a lot of our fields. So, and I wanted to move the sheep anyway. Another one one did just appear. Let's see if maybe even another one appears after we pick up. Whoops, I am terrible at this. Alright, let's try that. Alright, that worked. Oh, back up, back up. There we go. Alright, will we get another one? Nope, we just had one pop up immediately. At least of this type of mushroom. Come on. Nope. Down, up. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 is what we had last time. We should definitely have more than 6, because we should get some more pallets by January, so get a little bit more money than we got last time, but I wasn't overly impressed with the amount of money we got for these. When we end up like switching the yard and moving it somewhere else, probably where the sheep are, I don't know that I'll probably like expand this field more closer to its original shape. I'll have to get a plow to do that. But I don't think I'm gonna rebuy the mushroom greenhouse. I'll probably just get a regular standard plain old greenhouse and maybe a like the small, it's like a small canning or production thing you can do where you I think you can make kimchi, get decent money out of kimchi, and you can grow everything you need to make the kimchi in the regular greenhouse. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna redo this. Maybe I'll redo them. We'll see how much space we have and how much money we have. Maybe eventually I'll redo the mushroom greenhouse, but probably a lower priority than just getting a regular greenhouse. I might get like a double greenhouse too, and not like the small one, but we shall see. Anyway, you probably don't want to watch me stack these boxes, so I'll speed this up for you. Alright, I think this is one of the trees we're supposed to cut down. Guess we'll find out, because it will tell us whether or not we can cut it. Looks like we can cut it. Oh, I'm not allowed to cut this tree. Okay, so that's outside the little circle. Dang it, can't run with a chainsaw. Let's see. They way up there on top of this rock. Oh, here's one for sure. Where am I gonna make this fall? Like right in the frickin' road? I don't want to leave it in the road. It's gonna stay there forever and block the road, because I was not planning on moving any of these stupid trees. That was the point of the deadwood contract, is that I just figured out you didn't have to move them. Now you're telling me I do? I don't want to move these. Really hope this doesn't fall in the road. I can't cut this tree. So even though this is dead, it's not one of the ones I need to cut. So I'm wondering if all the ones I need to cut are up here somewhere. Oh, I see a few up here. All right, I think we just go down here and we can turn up that way. I'm a little confused because that does appear to be in this red blinking circle. Whoops. All right, I can... What the hell am I doing? It does appear to be in this red blinking circle, but it would not let me cut it. And I'm kind of glad because it's right by the road, and I really don't want to be cutting right by the road and next to a cliff, so there's not a lot of spots for it to... where I can get it to drop. Because I just want to drop these trees and then leave them there. Not worry about them. It's going to be blocking the game. I mean, blocking the road for the rest of the game. That would be annoying, and I'd probably end up having to move the stupid thing. Alright, let's get out of the vehicle and see if this is one of the trees. Again, this road, I'm probably not going to travel up a whole lot, so if it blocks it, it's not the end of the world, but I still really don't want it to block the road. I'm going to try to get it to fall right on my tractor, just about. Let's see if we can get it to fall over here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine with me. Here's another dead one. It's a dead one too. This is so big. I don't want it to fall in the road. I try to get it to fall. Oh, they're painted with little red marks. Okay. There you go. Fall over there. Perfect. Get caught. Beautiful. Alright, this one here, I'm assuming, also has a red mark. It does. I'm going to have this fall very similar spot. Timber, there you go. Alright, that one does not look dead. This one does look dead. Just hope I don't end up blocking the road. So far, so good. Is that a dead one over here? Looks like maybe. I think that green is from another tree going into it. It still has got a red mark on it, so it's definitely one that needs to go. All right. That one says that one's not dead. Oh, I think I see a dead one over here. 2 dead, 3 dead. There's like 3 right over here. This one, I don't see the red spray paint on this one though. Unless I missed it. It looks like it's... Nope, that one maybe has a little green. I can't believe that. I don't see the red mark on it though. I'm gonna leave it for now. We'll see where we're at. Could we cut down some more with red marks? Actually, you know what? I might not need to worry about this like blocking the road. These trees might magically disappear once I collect the money for the contract. Now that I think of it. This one's got to be one. I don't see a painting red anywhere, though. It looks dead, but there's no red. I'm going to skip it for now, unless we get to a point where I don't see any trees that look dead that have the red. I can't believe this one isn't one. That makes no sense to me. If it has the red, then it's like in the rock somewhere. Seeing many this way. We'll back up this way. There. Is that the one I just checked, though? Let's go back. Alright, I know exactly where I am. How is this not one, is what I don't understand. I might cut that one and hope that it's not a mistake. And this, I think, is outside of the area. I'm not seeing... This might be one. Oh, I want to rotate. Yep, that's one. Way up there. Are these two? These are ones I chopped already, yeah. They're the ones that are just leaning. And that's chopped already. And this one we didn't see any paint on. But I'm also not sure the paint didn't, like, inside the rock somewhere. Same with this other one. Right? Like, I feel like they probably just, like, put the texture on the tree somewhere, and, like, if the tree ends up, like, going into a rock a little bit, it might be covered up, which is kind of crappy, but... Alright, well, we saw one we know we can get. It was way up here, though. Where was it? It was way up here. It's got the red paint on it. What about... That's not it. I might drive up there, because that's kind of a ways. It was right by the road, too. This is more of a scavenger hunt than I thought it would be. Oh boy, I'm not on the road I thought I was. Be on that road. How do I get up there? Well, I mean, I can... Oh, that's a long way around. Can't really just climb up there either because it's so steep. Does this take me up there? I don't know where this takes me. Huh. It's a cool little area. Let's go check that out. It's like a hidden little area. Lockbox. Interesting. Okay, well, guess I have to walk up. Which kind of stinks, but at least I can run. As long as I don't have my chainsaw out. And then I think I can get up here. That was way... It was like up another level, wasn't it? It's a road up here. I think it's up here. That's it right there. Yep. Gotcha, tree. Alright, I think one more might do it. The problem is just finding one. Is this one? I mean, it looks dead, but I don't know that it's... Doesn't seem to be marked. This looks not dead. I mean, it's got leaves on it. It's definitely not marked. Yeah, I feel like this has to be one. Alright, hopefully I don't get penalized. If we lose money on this, I'll be so pissed. Did make our completion go up a little bit. Not much. Less than I thought it would. I'm not seeing any more trees that look like they need to be cut. I mean, it's not painted. Kind of looks dead. Whoops. Keep an eye on the markers. Where the hell are the markers? The one we just cut down didn't say no. And that one didn't have a marker. Is this one? I don't see a marker. But it also doesn't look like it has any leaves on it, does it? That looks super dead. I'm gonna be so mad. We're gonna end up losing money on this. I might cheat myself back to our money because this is ridiculous. Like, they need to do a better job at marking trees. So I definitely cut one down that didn't say, no, it's the wrong one, and it didn't have a marker. So... oh, that one didn't have a marker, and it... okay. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to cheat ourselves back to 37,593 because I think we're going to absolutely lose money on this one. In fact, we should probably just cancel it at this point. Here's a tree. Again, no marker. I'm outside the circle at this point. Yeah, I'm sick of hunting for these, like, supposed dead trees. I can't find them. I was hoping to get some money here. We're going to cancel this contract, yes. Okay, we're not going to get any payment. I'm going to hit collect. It says mission was collected. We lost 4,414. Let's add that back. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. So I'm going to do GS money add. We're going to add 4,414. Hey, look at that. It's like nothing ever happened at all. We can pretend this never happened. I don't feel like that's cheating because I feel like the mission sucked. Alright, so deadwood maybe not as cool as I thought it would be, or as profitable. Like, you shouldn't be able to, like, lose money on missions, on contracts, right? That should be impossible. Like, why don't you make it, like, just like I can't, like, cut down a tree I don't own, make it so that if I go to cut down a tree that isn't marked, just don't let me cut it. Alright, well, we have to go and check on our silage, I guess, and sell that and make some more money. I just can't, you know, it would kill me to take that loss. And I really feel like the game should not let you lose money on contracts. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. We'll just pretend that never happened. Alright, are there any other contracts that popped up that aren't crap? These are kind of tempting, but not super tempting. And that's it. Just cultivating. The only thing we might be able to do today is sell our silage, which should get us a decent amount. We should end the, what, like almost 40K? We should have like 77K by the time we sell our silage. It would be nice to end the day with like 80 or 80 plus. So, I don't know. We'll see where we're at with after the silage, and then if we can, maybe we'll end up doing one of those cultivating ones. Another deadwood popped up. Hell no. Wish we had a fertilizer, because that would be easy money right there. We had a sprayer as well. Especially one of the, like, those sprayers unfold pretty wide, so even doing a big field like this, I don't think it's too much of a problem, even with a little tractor. I don't think I'm gonna buy a sprayer. So we certainly don't need to spray our grass. Let's go check our trailer here. See if everything is silage yet, or if we still have some grass. Whoops, sorry neighbor. We're riding into your crop. Alright, we still have a little bit of grass. About half of it's grass, half of it's silage. But we can drive over there. Speed up time if we have to. So I was hoping to get some good contracts, but those deadwoods are not as cool as I thought, especially because they're like in this awful terrain that's like so hilly, and then it's just not super obvious what trees are actually dead and which ones aren't. I mean, I guess if you pay more attention to the red painting on the trees, but it was way more of like a scavenger hunt than I was anticipating. More than I really wanted to. Dude, don't fall off the edge. Coming in a little too hot there. Alright, let's go see what this is worth. Probably speed up our ride over there. Okay. Well, I mean, we sped up the day. It's almost the end of the day now. But we do finally have all silage. We only have one extra bale, and I could barely make it up that hill this time. Last time it wasn't... I mean, it definitely slowed us down, but it wasn't as much of a struggle, I don't think. But anyway, let's see what we get here. 42K, nice. Oh, 80, and I wanted to end on 80 plus. That's awesome. That is awesome. We are so close to being able to afford the bio baler. We don't even need the bio baler for a while. And I'm probably not just going to run out and buy it immediately. But I am going to try to conserve my money and not spend it. And the reason I'm not just going to buy it immediately is because I might as well wait month after month until we get to the point where we have to harvest, just in case it pops up on sale and we can get it cheaper. And then if it comes to harvest time and it still hasn't come up on sale, then we'll just buy it for full price. But yeah, I mean, it would be a real kick in the pants if we bought it immediately at full price, and then like a few months later it's on sale on the specials and we still aren't at a point where we can even harvest yet. So I think I will not buy it until we are actually ready to harvest, and then I'll buy it at full price if we have not had the opportunity to pick it up on sale. And depending on our money and where we're at, because we will be able to sell probably some more silage, although not that many bales, probably half as many. We'll get another 20K. Then in January we're going to sell some mushrooms. Then I think in like March, April we can sell some of the wool. So So depending on where we're at with money, if something else pops up on sale that's really good, like the trailer for the bales, or that fertilizer lime spreader, I'll probably grab that. Even if it puts us a little under being able to afford the bio baler, right? I can always probably make things up with contracts, or we could, you know, sell some more silage or whatever. But I'm definitely not gonna like put us back to like 10K and have to get 80K, 85K to afford our bio baler. In fact, next time we do silage, we might be in 6 figures. In 6-figure territory. Right? We get like 20K. We'll probably get a little under 20K. Not quite. But if we can pick up a contract or two. Yeah. I don't think there's any contracts that popped up while we time passed. But we'll check. Just some cultivating ones. Bale wrapping. Oh yes. Let's do this one. That is 5 grand. We might even do the 8 grand one. Where's this one? 1184. These should go quick. That's almost 10. That's over 10 grand right there. Ooh, days are getting. I might slow down time just because it's getting dark already. We have a lot of bale wrapping to do. I'm gonna probably fill up on wrap too, just in case. We probably have enough, but this is not gonna attach with the weight. Dang it. Let's drop the weight. Drop the weight. We'll probably have enough after this to buy the bio bit outright. As I said, I'm not gonna do that. Just on the off chance that it does show up on sale, we'll definitely buy it on the sale price. Refill. Just make sure we're. Oh, you know what? I did not look at those contracts. I hope they're round bales. They might not be. Let's peek at this contract. I didn't look close enough. Round. Hooray! All right, we finished those 2 wrapping jobs. We will drive back to the farm and collect our money and call it a day there. I'm trying to think what our next day would be like. I think I might drop there for real life. I don't know how this is all gonna end up as far as episodes and video goes. I might end up smushing things together. I don't know. This is sort of my first real go at doing these types of videos, so I don't have the greatest sense of you know what's gonna make a complete video and what's not. So we'll see. Because I think we advanced the day, and then we should be able to mow this field again, I think. But yeah, I think I've had a decent amount of playtime here today. So I think we'll call it there, at least in real life. You might just be jumping to the next part of the video here, though. So we will find out. But first, let's collect our money. See where we end the day at. So, collect. Hey, 94,500. We are, I think, $500 away from the bio baler if we pay full price. So this is growing. We should be able to harvest this when we advance the day. I just want to make sure there's no contracts that popped up. I don't think I want to do these cultivating ones. And I'm kind of annoyed with the deadwood. Spraying, we could buy a sprayer. I mean, I'm probably not going to do these contracts today. But it wouldn't be bad to get ourselves a sprayer. I'm going to advance the day. Just because I want to check contracts and specials before I sign off here. Right, we are ready to grow, so we'll go ahead and do that, although, yeah, I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to save the game, and we'll do it next time, which might be this time for you. Let's see. Have a cultivating job, or deadwood. Not much as far as contracts go. We have some 1 months, which are now perfectly healthy. And our water's getting low. We should probably, maybe I'll, what do I call it, quits here. Feed the sheep. How's our mushroom farm doing as far as water goes? That's pretty good on water. No more pallets spawned. Fortunately. Fairly full on water. And our poplar does not really seem to be growing at any record speed, which is about to be expected. Still very little. Let's see, can we overfill? There it is. Overload, whatever they call this. Alright. And we have, looks like 3 full pallets of wool. Just want to check real quick. How much wool is in a pallet? Does it show me, like, liter-wise? Pallet. Wool. 1,000 liters. So we have 3 pallets at 1,000 liters. I think that's the sale price. I think the sale price is per 1,000 liters. So if we sell at the top in April, get 3,500. That's times 3. It's over $10,000. So that's not bad. And by the time we sell in April, we might have another pallet of wool. We'll see. We now have how many sheep? That's not the screen I wanted. I don't know how to get to this screen from the others. There's probably a way to do it, but 32 out of 40. So we'll probably, well, yeah, we'll max out next time the sheeps reproduce. It looks like they are moving up in reproduction. The 13-month ones are at 20%. So they'll reproduce as much as they can and get us up to the full 40. And then we'll be completely full. And so far, the meadow seems to be keeping up with them. We don't have to do anything else to feed them. They just eat the meadow. That's fantastic. And are the babies still like so small that you can't even see them, and you have to find them hiding in the grass? They get a little bigger. I don't see any crawling around the grass, so either I just can't find them, or maybe they've gotten bigger. Oh, is this one over here? Or is this one just laying down? I think that's just laying down. Here's a baby. They're so small, and the grass is so tall that you can't even see them. There's another baby, I think. Yep. Alright, the babies are all clustered over here. Or some of them, anyway. Alright. Let's just drive this back. We'll load up the mushroom tank with water as well. We have these little weird grass patches in here, but not a whole lot I can do about that. I'm not going to go berserk and fill in every last little spot with poplar. Maybe I will eventually, who knows, after we harvest, but I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, well, that's it for me, guys. Appreciate it, and thanks for watching.